Good morning. All right. Perfect. All right, welcome to our sixth session now. We did mobility and flexibility yesterday. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you go and do that sometime today. Get that done, really good for the joints and lengthen the muscles and flexibility and mobility. So we're going to do functional strength today. Items required, I'll give you a minute to get these. I'm going to have a band. I'm going to have either 2 dumbbells or even a backpack will work for these exercises as well. You can load the backpack, say with bottles of water or any kind of weight. Just don't overload it to where it might rip through the bottom or anything like that. So a backpack, a band. I have 2 dumbbells. Again, the dumbbells and the backpack can be replaced with one another. An open area to do some mat work. And eventually we'll tie the band onto either a door or something, or have a partner hold a band. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, backpack, band, a couple dumbbells. Okay, so let's start down on our mats. We're going to start on our back. Just a little warm up, a little stretch. So we're going to go arms straight out to the side, legs at 90 degrees, and we're going to do leg drops. Feel yourself rotating slowly through the back. Lay them down nice and slow, and then all the way over to the other side. Control the rotation through the back. Keep both shoulder blades down, both arms down on the ground. Heads on the ground, good control. Exhale as you let those legs down. We're going to go 5 on each side. Making sure we're breathing. And shoulder blades stay down. And arms stay down on the ground. Legs maintain that 90-degree angle. Again, try to breathe. Exhale at the bottom. The body knows it's okay to relax. Essentially, we're doing a backwards open the book. And our open the book, we finish in this position right here. And we've done a bunch of those through our morning stretches and other workouts. And there's 5 right there. Okay, we'll stay here on our back. And we're going to go straight leg lift and just give it an extra pull at the top. Let it back down. Straight leg lift, extra pull at the top. We're going to go 10 pulls. I'm pulling my toes towards my shins, flexing the foot. Exhaling as I pull. And that's through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose. 10 pulls. Let's go 2 more on this leg. 1 and 2. Go ahead and switch. I'm going to get up here real quick. Go ahead and switch legs. One straight leg pull. Pulling kind of on the back side of the thigh. Getting stretch through the hamstring, maybe into the glute a little bit. The more you bend the knee, generally, the more the stretch will transfer into the glute. Okay, so let's go 2 more lifts there. 2 more to make it 10. Breathing. Hopefully we're all having a good morning. This is the best way to start the morning, I believe. Good workout. So let's go ahead and flip around now. We're going to set up in a plank position. Okay. Up on our hands. Spread the fingertips out. Grab the ground. Again, using the muscles in the arms. Grab the ground. Core to hold the hips up and the back up. And from here, we're just going to do little hip extensions, alternate legs. 5 each side. There's 3 each, 2 more each side. 1, 2, and 2. Stay in this tall plank, and now we'll go shoulder flexion out front, 5 on each side. And still part of warm up. You want these to be challenging, balance. Gotta think about the movements. 2 more each arm. 1, 2, and 2. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and slide my mat out of the way. And we're gonna go into a single leg hip hinge and reach. So we're gonna hinge on one leg like we did yesterday to touch our toe. And then I'm gonna reach out in front of me. Bring back in, come back up. Stay on the one leg. Try to stay balanced through the whole exercise. Okay, we're gonna get about 8 on each leg. If you want, you can throw some hip flexion here in between each rep. Or just a little extra challenge. Good hip hinge. Little pull down the back of the leg. Back stay nice and straight and strong. Let's go 2 more on this leg. 1, good reach. And 2, go ahead and switch sides, switch legs. Okay, same thing. Hinge. And reach. And get to the bottom before you throw that reach in. Show that you have control. And feel the pull down the back of the supporting leg for me here. Right leg. Let's get 2 more here, 2 more. There's 2. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go into our body weight squat, and then we're gonna shoulder flex. I'll show you side view. So at the bottom, raise the arms. Okay, squat, arm raised. Okay, let's get 10 of them. Let's go 5 more. Get it as straight up as you can. Trying to look straight forward. Good, let's go 3 more. Shoulder flex. Challenging posture. Staying upright in the squat. Last one. And good right there. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do a little challenge, a little bounce challenge. We're gonna hip flex whatever leg comes up off the ground. We're gonna rotate, open up over that leg. Let it down without touching. Come back up, open up over that leg. You're reaching forward and you're reaching back. Okay, so we don't want to just swing the arms here. We want to reach out front, reach out back. Now we're going to open up the thoracic cage, get a big rotation while staying controlled. Let's go 2 more on this. So if I'm lifting my left leg here, I'm rotating to the left side. And we'll go ahead and switch. Okay. And let us know if you have any questions through the workout. Just leave it in the comment section. I can see it live and respond to it live. Hip flex, T-spine rotation. Open it up as far as we can. Stay in control, grabbing the ground with the toes of that supporting leg. 2 more. 1 and 2. Perfect. All right, so here is where we're going to have an option of either using our dumbbells or our backpack. I'll choose to use the backpack for the first set and then go to the dumbbells for the next. But either way, we're holding the weight just right here at our chest. So if you had a dumbbell, it would be the same thing. Just hold it right at your chest. Doesn't matter how you're gripping it. Just keep it comfortable, keep it ready to test. And then we're also going to need the band. So we're going to do back-to-back exercises. We're going to do a lunge with a knee drive, and then we're going to tie the band up and use it for some wide rows. Okay? And I'll give you two different options with that as well. So backpack, we're going to lunge, knee drive, we're going to go 8 reps each leg. Reverse lunge, knee drive. Show that you have control and balance at the top of this knee drive. Just staying on the same leg here. Swinging that leg up. Tracking core at the top and tracking hip flexor. Go 2 more on this leg. 1 and 2. Go ahead and switch. Show you a front angle. Reverse lunge. Drive. Balance at the top. At the bottom of these lunges too, we want to finish with both knees at about a 90-degree angle. That way our steps aren't too big or too small. So if you have a mirror or a camera available to check out your angles, do that. And make sure you got about a 90-degree angle in each knee when we're at the bottom of the lunge. 1 more lunge. And we can put the weight down. Let's get our band set up. So for the wide row, I'm going to do this half kneeling. You can do it standing up, doesn't matter. And then you can also, what I'm doing is just wrapping around. I'm going to use both handles at the same time, but you can also tie it up and go single arm if you'd like. Okay? So we're going to do 15 rows. I'm going to go half kneeling. If you are doing half kneeling with me, just remember what leg you have out in front of you right now. So when we come back to the second set, we can switch legs and row with that leg in front. Okay? So here we go. Drive elbows back, chin stuck back, looking straight forward, tracking upper back together, keeping elbows up about the height of your shoulders. Slow the way down, explode. If you need to, scoot back to make it a little tighter. 15 rows. I'm breathing out as I pull, in as you let them down. It's out to the mouth, into the nose. Let's go 4 more rows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you go down, relax real quick. If you need water, grab some. And I'll use the dumbbell here for this next set of lunges. And if you're at home and you don't have a band for those rows, while we're taking a break, I'll show you an option to do the rows with the dumbbell. So you set up in a hinge position here, and you would drive the elbow out wide, whereas regularly we've been doing them in close. So drive the elbow out wide for the row, maintain a good hinge, and do that 15 on each arm. Okay. All right, so we got our weight back at our chest for our lunge with knee drive. Okay, here we go, stepping back. We're gonna go 8 each leg. Trying to look straight forward. Control the lunge on the way down. Keep that front knee stable. What we don't want to see is this knee diving inside like that. Okay, keep it strong. Keep it over the ankle. If anything, it's driving out just slightly. Let's go 2 more on this leg. 1 and 2. Go ahead and switch. Landing lightly on the toe, back behind you. And staying upright in the lunge. Sitting straight down into the hips. Popping up, knee drive, balance for a split second at the top. So that you have control. Get 8 each leg. Let's go 2 more here. 1 and 2. Go ahead and put our weight down. Let's set up for our next set of rows. So same thing, out wide. And if you had the dumbbell, do that option that I just gave you. And then up bend, switch legs, whatever leg was in front last time, go with the other leg. Out wide of the row, chin stuck back, but we're looking straight forward. Rotating cores on, good breathing. Driving elbows out wide, keeping your wrists strong too, so you don't want to just curl your wrist in. That'll show that you're using too much arm and not enough back or shoulder. So good strong wrist. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. And take a quick breather. Grab some water if we need. We're going to set up on the ground for some overhead presses. And we can use backpack or our dumbbells here. Either one works. We'll take a quick water real quick. Make sure we're still on track here with our workout. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do a seated overhead press. You can do single arm, you can do both arms. With the backpack, this one's important that we don't have too much weight in it, but you can grab through the top loop at the top of your backpack, and then you can press here, single arm. If that's too heavy or uncomfortable, just go here and press up from there. Okay, ribs in, core on. And that's if you don't have dumbbells. So we're going to use the dumbbells, legs out straight, sit up as tall as you can. Right away, you should feel abs, obliques, low back working to prevent you from falling back and collapsing. Also, hip flexors here are flexed. If they weren't flexed and if they lengthened, you'd fall back. Okay? So that's how we're working right away, just to set up in this position. No back rest, sitting up tall. Weights up, let's go 12 presses. Explode up, control down. Breathing out on the way up and on the way down. There's 6 halfway. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Let's go ahead and stand up from there. We're going to get ready for a single leg hip hinge. We're going to use just one dumbbell, or again, you can use the backpack and either go one hand on the backpack or 2 hands, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever's comfortable. Just a regular single leg hip hinge. I'm going to go, if my left leg's on the ground, I'm going to have the weight in my left hand. Okay, and then I'm going to have my right hand acting like it's holding a weight as well. That's going to keep my shoulders square on the way down, so keep my core on a little bit more, prevent me from giving out and rotating. Okay, so act like you're holding 2 weights, although you just have the one. And then we're single leg hip hinging for 12 reps. Goal here eventually is to get it down parallel with the ground on your hinge, so about right here. And then notice my weight is close to my body, it's not way out in front, and I'm also not losing posture with that shoulder. So keep everything tight, weight's close to the body. Feel like your armpits are squeezed together. If you have trouble losing posture here in your arms and shoulders, you can feel them rolling forward. Grab a towel or a rag or something, stick it in your armpit and squeeze that rag the whole time. Don't let it come out. And as soon as it comes out, that'll pretty much show you that you most likely have lost posture. Let's go 2 more hinges on this leg. Again, the weight is on the same side of the supporting leg. Let's go ahead and switch. And if your one dumbbell isn't quite heavy enough for you, if you're able to maintain this good perfect form, you go ahead again, try to load up your backpack a little heavier, or you just go ahead and hold both weights. So actually hold the weight in your other hand as well. Not a big deal here. As long as we're getting that good quality hip hinge, we'll be just fine. When we have weight on the same side of our supporting leg like we do now, it's a little bit easier to balance. Everything is squared up here. When we want contralateral weight on the opposite side of the supporting leg, it's a little bit harder to balance. That's about the only difference. Let's go one more. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and set back up for an overhead press. Go both dumbbells, legs straight out in front. All right, sit up tall and press. Good, breathing out as you go up. Nice tight breaths to the core, still engaged and on. You're sitting upright. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Down control. Let's stand back up for the hinge. All right. All right, I'm going to go contralateral here this time, so I'm going to go. If my right foot's down on the ground, I'm going to hold the weight with my left hand. Okay, or other way around. If the right foot's on the ground, hold with the left hand. Sorry, wrong way. The left foot down, hold with the right hand. All right, here we go. Single leg hip hinge, 12 reps, each leg. And as I'm counting, as I'm talking to you all, I tend to lose count a little bit, so have your own count at home. I'll try to keep mine as accurate as possible. Let's go 3 more reps on this leg. 2 and 3, perfect. Go ahead and switch up your front angle here. Here we go, single leg hinge. I've got weight now on the opposite side of my supporting leg. Stand with good control. Standing all the way up tall each time you come forward. Keeping weight close to the body. Not going too far out front, not letting the shoulders roll forward. 3 more reps. 1, 2, and last one down. Make it a good one. And 3. Let's grab some water if we need. If you'd like, go through that 3rd time. If not, grab some water and a quick rest. For our next exercise, we're going to tie up our band to what we've been tying it up against. So, door frame, door handle, anything like that. Fence post, railing. We're taking a quick breather real quick. Hopefully we're having a good workout. Hopefully enjoying it. And send comments, questions if you have them. We're going to do a pull off or pin off press with an overhead raise. So kind of a complex move, really good for us. So we're going to walk out and make sure we have our band nice and tight. I think you can still see me there in the corner. I'm going to have my handle lined up right at my belly button. Make sure that this band is already trying to pull you a little bit towards where you have it tied up. So we're going to have the band right at the belly button. We're going to go feet shoulder width apart, maybe even a little bit narrower. Okay? you'll feel how that will make it a little bit more difficult than rather than having a nice wide base. So about shoulder width apart. Think about contracting your ribs in, so abs are on right away, standing up tall, chin's tucked back, you're looking straight forward. From here, we're going to press the band out in front, keep it on line with the belly button at all times, and then we're going to raise straight arms, we're going to go straight up. Okay? Here, and straight up. It doesn't have to get all the way over your head. What we don't want to see, I'll show you from this angle, is as you raise, we don't want your back to extend like this. Okay, so stay straight up and strong, keep the back straight. Okay, so let's go 15 overhead raises with the band here. We'll call that one 3. Again, us guys have a hard time doing 2 things at once. Counting and talking. It's a guy thing. Keeping everything tight, ribs in. Okay. So we're working to prevent rotation. Keep those reps going. We're working to prevent rotation. And then as we overhead raise, we're working to prevent that dip there. So our obliques here on this opposite side have got to stay contracted to hold that band in place and hold our body in place. Let's go 3 more overheads. 1, coming to the belly button each time. 2, and 3. Good, we'll go ahead and flip sides. All right, pressing straight out. Again, feet are about shoulder width apart, ribs are in, don't overextend the back as you raise the arms up. They don't have to get all the way overhead. Good breathing, ribs in, abs on. Working everything from abs, obliques, glutes, low back. We're on shoulder flexion as we raise our arms up. A little bit of shoulder action as well. Let's go 5 more here on the raise, 5 more. And gripping that handle, just whatever's comfortable. Last 3, 1, 2, and 3. Good, we'll breathe right there. Let's go ahead and take the band off our tie-up spot. So we've got our band. We're going to do lateral shuffles. So I'm going to set up the band. I'm going to step on it about shoulder width, maybe a little bit narrower. I got both handles and I'm going to cross them up and then pull up tight on the band. So wherever our starting point is here, we're never going to bring our feet any closer together than they are right now. If we do that, the band's just going to get super tight and you're going to get stuck and won't be able to step. So from here, I'm going to push my hips back, lean a little forward, keeping my back straight. Knees are going to rotate slightly outward. They're going to stay outward as we walk. So we're going to do, let's go 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the right. We're going to go through about 3 times. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Back, 1, 2, 3. We're not letting the feet flare in or out. Working some hip stability and strength. And the glutes, the abduct the legs to the side. One, 2, 3. Let's go an extra 1. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, and 3. Good. We'll go ahead and tie that band back up. Okay, we're going to set it back up for our call-out press. Overhead raise. If we need to on this one, step out a little bit further away. Make the band a little bit tighter. Make the exercise a little bit more difficult. Here we go, shoulder width apart. If the band's not quite tight enough, the exercise is going to be way too easy. So make sure it's a challenge, especially as we raise the band up overhead. And we're going 15 overhead raises. Bring the handle back to the belly button each time. Press out front. And raise overhead. Keep breathing. Maintain everything tight. I apologize for all you U of I fans that have to look at this orange flag every day. Some beautiful colors on that flag, though. Let's go 2 more. 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Again, at your home too, you can go ahead and just turn around. I'm just doing this so I can face the camera. Talk to you all. Here we go. $15 paylock press, overhead raise. Nice tight movements. In the belly button, out, up, down, in. Keeping posture even as I press out too. I don't want to feel my shoulders roll forward, fall out of posture. We don't want to do that. Keep everything tight, shoulders back, ribs in, abs on. Let's go 5 more. 1. Shoulders might be getting a little tired after those presses. And now these raises. And last 2 reps. 1 and 2. We'll breathe right there. Let's go ahead and take the band and set up for our lateral shuffle. All right, again, we'll go with 4 there and backs, giving us 12 reps each side. Step on the band about shoulder width. Cross the bands, reach down a little bit lower if you need to make them a little tighter. Knees driving out and stepping. Three steps each way. Feet pointed straight forward. Don't let them flare in or out. And even if we got our band is too light for us, if we focus on all the right things, focus on using our glutes, focus on our knees driving out, our feet staying straight forward, maintaining a good hip hinge, even the lightest of bands can still give us a good workout. We're almost there. Let's go there and back one more time. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and relax. If you'd like to go through that one more time, please do. If not, we're going to grab some water real quick. And we're going to set it down on the mat. We've got one more exercise and then a stretch, and we'll be good for the day. And appreciate you all watching this morning. And please reach out. I had a couple people reach out after the last couple of videos, which was great. Hopefully I've made those adjustments for y'all. Please, we want to make this seem like it's a private session for all of you, so send your questions and I'd be happy to answer. All right, so we're going to set up in a normal plank position, so on our forearms. I'm going to go forearms, palms down, and we're going to do just a regular plank, but we're going to focus on adding a little bit more flexion just through the back. So hips stay down. We don't want our hips to come up. We're just going to flex through the back, bring the ribs up a little bit more, pull your shoulder blades apart here. Okay? Squeezing your abs like you're at the top of a crunch, and now we're just holding. Chin is tucked up, although you're looking down. And just holding a perfect plank. Good flexion in the back. Probably feel as if your glutes are squeezed, your ribs are in, your abs are on. We're not letting the back extend downward. We're going to go about 2 separate 1-minute holds. We're breathing. Perfect plank. We're focused on our form. What are we doing? What's turned on? What are we trying to prevent? Good breathing. Go about 15 seconds. Keep those ribs up. Don't let the back come down. Chin's tucked. You're looking straight down. Let's go 5 seconds. And relax. Perfect. So just a perfect plank there. We're going to do one more set. And I know planks aren't the most exciting exercise, but when you have things to think about and you have checkpoints to check off while you're doing them, it'll be a little bit more useful. You'll be doing them a little bit more efficiently. You won't have to do them as long. You're working all the right things at the right time. So let's go ahead and set back up in the plank. One more set here. I'm going to go palms down. Grab the ground, shoulders directly over the elbows. Reflection in the back, pull the shoulder blades apart. Good breathing. Hips aren't too high. And a great checkpoint is the shoulders over the elbows. Too many times I'll see people come too far forward, and then it's hard on their shoulders and wrists, or come too far back and push their hips up. Okay? Shoulders directly over the elbows, ribs up. Preventing extension to the back. And if you get all those things turned on, if all your checkpoints are checked, it's going to be a lot harder to hold that plank a lot longer time. Let's get 15 seconds here. Squeeze those abs. Don't let the back fall. Chin tuck, looking down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and go into a half kneeling position. We're going to do a little hip flexor L-DOA here. So half kneel. When we're half kneeling, we want everything squared up, straight as we can. This front knee is at a 90-degree angle. So not too far out front, not too far in, not to the side, not to the outside. Back knee is about a 90-degree angle as well. So we're going to do a posterior pelvic tilt. We're going to bring our belt buckle up. Tuck your tailbone under you. On this side, whatever knee is on the ground, we're going to contract that glute. Right away, we've gone over this. This is going to stretch through the hip flexor down into the quad a little bit right away. So from here, I'm going to go whatever knee's on the ground, this arm is going to go straight up. I'm creating almost like I'm shooting a spidey web out in front of you. It's like I'm shooting a spider web up top. My fingers are spread out as far as possible. I'm still holding this posterior tuck. This glute's still on. Stretch is still here. Could be transferring up into the obliques, lats, shoulder. And then from here, I'm going to go other arm straight out front. Ribs are in, holding this tuck. We're going to hold for about 30 seconds. You're driving as far forward as you can with the wrist on both arms. So up with the top one, forward with the front one, holding that posterior tuck. You're trying to essentially lengthen this side as far as you can, sitting up as tall as you can, chin's tucked. Breathe in, let's go 15 seconds. Chin's tucked back, sitting up taller. Reach up higher, reach further forward. We're lengthening everything here. 5 seconds. And let's slowly relax the front arm. Slowly relax the top. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Okay, slow switch, make sure we're set. Everything's squared up. Whatever knee's on the ground, we're going to contract that glute. So we're going to posterior tuck. Belt buckle up, tailbone under us. That glute is going to contract. So whatever knee is touching the ground, contract that glute. And then that side, your arm's going to go straight up. So we have one long side here. Spread the fingertips up top like you're shooting a spider web, palms up to the ceiling. And then we're coming out in front here, fingertips down like you're shooting a spider web out in front of you. Now we're driving forward that wrist, driving up with the top wrist, holding this tuck here, trying to lengthen all up through this side. Chin is tucked back, keep sitting up taller. Keep pushing. Try to make this as hard as you can on yourself. Extending and reaching as far as you can, tucking as hard as you can, glute squeeze. Let's go sit up a little taller. Let's go 10 seconds. 10 seconds to finish the workout here. In 5, 3, let's go ahead and slowly relax the front arm, slowly relax the top. Great workout. Thanks again for joining. We will catch you next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again at 10 a.m. Hopefully we'll see you at the pool. We're open for lap swimming starting tomorrow. So great way for overall exercise, strength, and cardio. Get some lap swimming in. Hope you're getting out to golf, play some tennis. Hopefully you're staying safe, practicing good social distancing, and doing well. We'll see you Tuesday, 10 a.m.